I was light years from Earth, fighting a war that wasn't ours to begin with, when the message came through. Just 3 cold, heartless lines that shuttered what was left of my sanity. I'm filing for dissolution of our union. The credits are mine. Do not contact me again. My alien wife, once my world, my reason for joining the Interstellar Alliance fleet, had not only abandoned me, she drained our entire joint account, leaving me stranded in the farthest reaches of the Andromeda expanse. But that betrayal, it lit a fire inside me that would change humanity's fate forever. My name is Daniel Holt, Sergeant First Class, Earth Expeditionary Forces. I met Zelia of the Korathi on a diplomatic mission 6 years ago. She was everything I thought I wanted. Intelligent, graceful, and with those mesmerizing silver eyes that seemed to see through to my soul. Our marriage had been heralded as a symbol of unity between our species. But as I stood on the barren outpost of Grelix 7, with the dust of alien worlds caking my boots, I realized that beneath the elegant exterior was someone who saw me as a convenience, a means to an end. I stared at the hollow message as the battle alarms blared around me. We were under attack by the Vornax swarm, a hive-minded species that consumed everything in their path. And here I was, heartbroken and penniless, light years from home. But the Vornax didn't care about my feelings. They wanted us dead. The Vornax struck harder than anyone anticipated. They breached our outer defenses within hours. I could have given in to despair, but I didn't. Why? Because anger, pure, righteous anger at Zelia's betrayal, burned hotter than the plasma rounds in my rifle. If she thought I was nothing more than a stepping stone, I'd show her. I'd show them all. I rallied my squad, a ragtag mix of humans, Martian-born cyborgs, and even a couple of nervous Terran diplomats who'd picked up rifles out of desperation. Let's make these bugs regret the day they crossed a human, I growled. We rigged the supply depot with explosives. We sabotaged their burrowers with nanomines. I led a zero-G assault on their command spore ship, using nothing but an EVA pack and sheer will. Every victory was a message, not to Zelia, but to myself. I am not broken. Weeks turned into months. Grelix 7 became a symbol of resistance. Other outposts started hearing of the human who wouldn't die, the sergeant who turned betrayal into fuel. I devised a plan so insane, my commanders back on Earth thought I'd gone mad. We would hijack a Vornax queen and use her neural link to sow chaos in their hive mind. We did it. I led a strike team deep into a Vornax nest, fought through walls of kitten and acid spray, and captured the queen. Using stolen Korathi tech, oh the irony, we linked her to our systems and fed the Vornax swarm conflicting orders. They turned on each other in a frenzy of confusion and bloodshed. Grelix 7 held, and then it won. When I finally returned to Earth, scarred and weary, I was greeted as a hero. Statues were commissioned. My tactics were studied in academies from Luna to the colonies of Proxima Centauri. And Excelia? She tried to contact me. The news of my victories had spread across the stars. She sent messages filled with regret, begging for forgiveness, trying to attach herself to my newfound glory. I never replied. Instead, I donated the credits I earned in war to orphanages and refugee programs, human programs. Because I had learned the hardest lesson among the stars, in the vast coldness of space, humanity's heart burns brightest when it's betrayed. I sometimes still see her face in my dreams, those silver eyes, but they no longer haunt me. They remind me of the day I stopped fighting for love and started fighting for something greater. And that's how I, a man abandoned in another galaxy, became the symbol of human defiance. The galaxy may be vast, but we humans, we're impossible to break.